This is a journey into a land of dramatic contrasts. A place where the earth itself tells stories of time, conflict, and breathtaking beauty. This is Mississippi, a state whose soul is etched into landscapes that defy expectation. Forget what you think you know. We will venture deep into the rugged sanctuary of Tishomingo State Park, where ancient stone giants rise from the Appalachian foothills, and wander through the Mississippi Petrified Forest, a silent world where prehistoric trees have turned to crystalline monuments. We will feel the ground give way at Red Bluff, the state's own Grand Canyon, a ravine that bleeds red clay as it plunges into the earth. This journey will take us across the sprawling, energetic waters of Okatibbee Lake, an arena for adventure, and to the wild coast where the Gulf Island's national seashore stands as a lonely sentinel against the powerful Gulf. We will travel the haunted path of the Natchez Trace Parkway, a road layered with millennia of stories, and stand in awe upon Emerald Mound, a solemn earthwork built by a forgotten people. Mississippi is a land of profound mystery and untamed spirit, daring you to discover the wild heart that beats just beneath the surface. From hidden caves to roaring falls, we're crossing terrains most people only dream about. Subscribe and walk the path with me. Deep in the Appalachian foothills, where Mississippi's terrain transforms, lies a land of stone and shadow. This is a realm forged by time, a rugged sanctuary where immense rock formations jut from the earth like the bones of ancient giants. Tishomingo State Park is a landscape of high drama, a stark departure from the familiar Delta Plains. Here, cliffs of dark, moss-covered sandstone loom over winding pathways, creating an atmosphere of profound and primal mystery. The air itself feels different, charged with the energy of eons. Venture further, and you will find Bear Creek, a dark, winding waterway that has carved its path through this rocky maze. Its currents whisper secrets as they flow beneath a canopy of dense hardwoods. Cross the swinging bridge that sways perilously over the gorge, a thread connecting two worlds. Elsewhere, massive boulders like Jean's Overhang and the cluster known as the Rock Outcroppings create natural shelters and hidden passages, their surfaces scarred by millennia of wind and rain. Each fissure and crevice holds a story, a silent testament to the raw power that shaped this unforgettable wilderness. This is a journey into a deeper, older Mississippi. In the rolling hills of northern Mississippi, a vast expanse of green unfolds, a sprawling wilderness that breathes with a life of its own. The Holly Springs National Forest is a realm of towering pines and ancient hardwoods, where sunlight filters through a dense canopy to dapple the forest floor. The air is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, a quiet so profound it feels like stepping into another time. Shallow streams carve their way through the undergrowth, feeding into tranquil lakes that lie hidden like secrets within the trees. Their dark, still waters reflect the sky, creating pockets of serene beauty amidst the wild terrain. This is a landscape that invites exploration, its winding trails leading deeper into a world governed by nature. It's a place where the rustle in the leaves could be anything, a sanctuary holding a quiet but powerful drama within its shaded depths. In the heart of North Mississippi, a massive body of water stretches to the horizon, its surface a vast, shimmering mirror reflecting the sky. This is the domain of Enid Lake, a man-made reservoir that has become a natural paradise. Its shoreline, indented with countless coves and inlets, offers endless miles of quiet discovery. Here, the landscape is defined by the gentle meeting of water and wooded hills. The lake is a playground for the adventurous spirit. The roar of a boat engine might briefly disturb the peace, pulling a skier across the glassy surface. Or a fisherman might cast a line into the depths, hoping to land a record-breaking crappie. Yet, for all the activity it hosts, the lake's overwhelming feeling is one of tranquility. Find a secluded spot along its banks, and the only sounds are the lapping of water and the whispering of the wind through the pines. It's a place to both find excitement and lose yourself in profound calm. Out in eastern Mississippi, where the horizon dissolves into the wild, lies a waterborne frontier that calls out to adventurers and dreamers. Okatibbee Lake isn't just a reservoir, it's an arena for the bold and restless. Dawn breaks over its broad expanse, launching a day electrified with the promise of untold stories. The sudden, wild tug on a fishing line, the spray of water as skiers slice through the still morning, shouts echoing against the rising mist. Every corner teems with anticipation. Boats skim across blue depths in pursuit of legendary catches, while thrill seekers carve trails of white foam atop churning waves. But just beyond this lively theater, Okatibbee's labyrinth of silent coves stands ready for those craving a more personal brand of adventure. A place where only the hush of wings and the breath of wind mingle with your thoughts. Whether you chase the adrenaline or surrender to the untamed peace, Okatibbee Lake is where Mississippi's wild heart beats the loudest. We're diving deeper, climbing higher, and exploring bolder than ever. Subscribe and be part of every thrilling moment. In eastern Mississippi, where the deep green forest stretches for miles, Lake Lowndes State Park emerges as a haven for those seeking both adventure and tranquility. At its heart lies a 150-acre lake that glitters like a dark jewel, still and mysterious, mirroring the towering pines and dense hardwoods at its edges. The park's quiet is profound, broken only by the whisper of wind in the leaves or the distant call of a bird. Scenic trails wind away from the water's edge, drawing you into the shaded sanctuary of the forest. Every path in Lake Lowndes State Park is a journey deeper into the wild, inviting moments of solitude and encounters with untamed beauty. Yet, no matter where you roam, all trails lead you back to the mesmerizing lake, the park's dramatic centerpiece. As the sun slips beneath the treetops, it ignites the water's calm surface with fiery hues, turning the park into a scene of vivid power and deep serenity. In Lake Lowndes State Park, nature's intensity is both peaceful and awe-inspiring. Venture deep into the heart of Mississippi, where a silent, sleeping forest waits. This is no ordinary woodland. Here, giants lie fallen, not of flesh and bark, but of solid stone. The Mississippi Petrified Forest is a place where time itself seems to have frozen solid. Walk among these titans, and you can feel an ancient energy humming beneath the surface. These were once living trees, breathing beings that towered over a prehistoric world, now transformed by minerals and millennia into crystalline monuments. Each log is a masterpiece of this slow, relentless transformation. Their surfaces, now hard as agate, shimmer with hues of amber, onyx, and jade. You can trace the intricate patterns of the original wood grain, a ghostly fingerprint of a life lived millions of years ago. The air is thick with a profound stillness, broken only by the rustle of living leaves in the canopy above. It feels like stepping into a lost world, a graveyard of giants that guards the secrets of a deep, forgotten past. The forest floor is a mosaic of petrified fragments, each piece a clue to an epic story of volcanic upheaval and the patient, powerful forces of nature. This is a landscape of impossible beauty, where life has been immortalized in stone. Near the historic Natchez Trace, the earth itself rises to meet the sky in a spectacle of human endeavor and ancient mystery. An immense flat-topped pyramid of soil and grass dominates the landscape, a silent monument to a forgotten age. Emerald Mound is a place of staggering scale, the second largest ceremonial earthwork in the United States, built by the ancestors of the Natchez people centuries ago. Standing atop its 35-foot-high primary platform, you can feel the weight of history under your feet. Two smaller mounds sit at either end of this vast 8-acre summit, like altars facing a silent, vanished congregation. The purpose of this colossal structure remains shrouded in speculation. A grand ceremonial center, a residence for tribal chiefs, or a gateway to the heavens. The wind that sweeps across its grassy expanse seems to carry whispers of the rituals and power once witnessed here. It is an awesome, humbling testament to a culture's ambition, a man-made mountain that guards its secrets with profound and solemn stillness. Through the heart of Mississippi cuts a path worn deep by time. The Natchez Trace Parkway follows a route that has been trod for thousands of years, a ribbon of asphalt laid over an ancient trail. This is not merely a road, it is a journey through layers of history. The trace winds through dense forests and across sun-drenched fields, its curves hiding stories of Native American hunters, European settlers, and notorious highwaymen. The air along this corridor feels heavy with whispers of the past. You can almost hear the footfalls of those who walked it centuries ago. Moss-draped trees lean over the roadway, forming a living tunnel that feels both enchanting and foreboding. Each mile uncovers a new vista, a sunken portion of the original trail, or a forgotten burial mound. It is a drive through a landscape haunted by memory, a place where the veil between the present and a wild, dramatic past is incredibly thin. Adventure isn't just out there, it starts the moment you subscribe. Join us and let's chase the extraordinary. In southwest Mississippi, nestled within a forest of tall pines and hardwoods, lies a hidden gem of tranquility. A crystal-clear lake forms the heart of this peaceful retreat, its calm surface disturbed only by the gentle dip of a paddle or the splash of a leaping fish. Locals know this peaceful haven as Lake Lincoln State Park, a place where the melodies of the wild hush the world beyond the trees. The shoreline is dotted with campsites, each offering a front-row seat to the unfolding spectacle of dusk and dawn over the water. By day, families gather on the small sandy beach, and anglers cast their lines from shaded banks, seeking the quiet thrill of a catch. As night falls, the glow of campfires flickers beneath a canopy of stars, and the air fills with the sounds of the forest. It's a place that feels both remote and welcoming, a simple, profound escape into the restorative power of the outdoors. In southern Mississippi, the earth falls away dramatically, revealing a spectacle of raw, geologic power. Here, a massive ravine plunges 150 feet deep, its steep walls painted in startling hues of red clay, orange sand, and rich purple soils. Known as the Grand Canyon of Mississippi, Red Bluff is a breathtaking wound in the landscape, carved not over millennia, but by the relentless, ongoing force of erosion. The Pearl River, curving at its base, continuously eats away at the soft earth, causing the cliffside to collapse and retreat year after year. This is a place of volatile beauty. The ground itself feels alive and unstable, a landscape in a constant state of dramatic transformation. Standing at the edge, you can sense the immense power of nature's slow-motion demolition. Trees cling precariously to the crumbling precipice before they too are swallowed by the chasm. It's a vivid, awe-inspiring display of creation and destruction happening right before your eyes. Where the river meets the sea, a stretch of coastline offers a unique and subtle drama. At Pascagoula Beach Park, the landscape is a gentle blend of soft, white sand and calm, shallow waters. The horizon stretches out, a clean, sharp line separating the pale blue sky from the deeper blue of the Gulf of Mexico. This isn't a place of crashing waves and rugged cliffs. Its power lies in its profound stillness and wide open spaces. The air hums with a quiet energy, a mix of salty sea breeze and the distant sounds of the city it borders. A long pier extends far into the water, a pathway that feels like walking toward the edge of the world. Standing there, you are surrounded by the immense, quiet expanse of the Gulf. The beauty here is unassuming but powerful. A serene stage where the slow, constant rhythm of the tide marks the passing of time, creating a scene of peaceful yet dramatic immensity. Just a stone's throw from the mainland, yet a world away, lies a sliver of land shrouded in marsh and mystery. Deer Island stands as a wild, untamed barrier between the city and the open Gulf. Its shores are a tapestry of windswept dunes, tangled maritime forests, and secluded marshes teeming with life. This is not a manicured paradise. It is a raw, living landscape where nature holds dominion. Legends whisper through the rustling reeds and twisted oaks. Tales of buried pirate treasure and the island's namesake, the herds of deer that once swam across the Sound. The air feels thick with secrets, a sense of isolation that is both thrilling and unsettling. Exploring its quiet, sandy trails, you might feel like the last person on Earth. An intruder in a realm governed by the cry of the osprey and the slow, steady rhythm of the tide. It is a place of desolate beauty, holding its stories close. If you love exploring amazing places like these, subscribe now and join our adventure family. Here, along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, lies a stretch of sand that holds secrets whispered by the tides. This is Biloxi Beach, where beauty strikes you the moment you set your eyes on the endless horizon melting into the deep blue Gulf. The soft white sands stretch for mile after breathtaking mile, a luminous ribbon that seems to vanish into a world of possibilities. But don't let this tranquility fool you. There's an untamed wildness humming just beneath the surface. At sunrise, the sky ignites in blazing colors that dance across the gentle waves, casting the beach in a golden aura that feels almost unreal. As dusk falls, shadows lengthen and the sea glimmers silver under the moon, stirring a sense of mystery in the air. The wind rushes across the dunes with a restless energy, whispering secrets only the truly adventurous will dare to seek. Here, the landscape itself tells a story, one of awe, wonder, and pure, unfiltered nature. Beyond the Mississippi mainland, a chain of barrier islands stands sentinel against the vast expanse of the Gulf. These remote, windswept landscapes form the Gulf Islands' national seashore, a realm of shifting sands and untamed wilderness. Here, brilliant white dunes rise like mountains of sugar, their crests carved into sharp relief by a relentless wind. It's a place that feels wild and untouched, where the symphony of crashing waves and the cries of seabirds are the only sounds for miles. Each island holds its own raw, desolate beauty. You might find yourself in a maritime forest, where gnarled, salt-sprayed oaks create a tangled canopy over shadowy paths. Then, just steps away, the landscape opens to reveal pristine beaches and emerald waters that stretch to a hazy, distant horizon. The air is thick with the scent of salt and pine, a constant reminder of the eternal struggle between land and sea. These islands are not static. They are alive, constantly being sculpted and reshaped by the powerful forces of hurricanes and tides, a dramatic and enduring testament to nature's raw power. "12 miles off the Mississippi coast, a barrier island emerges from the Gulf, a sliver of sand and history adrift in the vast blue. West Ship Island is a world apart, a place of stark contrasts and profound isolation. Its southern shore is a ribbon of brilliant white sand, lapped by clear emerald waters. The sun beats down on this pristine, undeveloped beach, where the only tracks belong to shorebirds and the occasional ghost crab. Yet, this tranquil beauty is guarded by a formidable brick sentinel. Fort Massachusetts rises from the sand, its cannons still aimed at the open sea. The silent, empty corridors of the fort echo with the ghosts of soldiers and the tumultuous history it has witnessed. The island feels suspended between two worlds: the raw, untamed power of the Gulf and the solemn, man-made fortress that has defied it for over a century. It's a place where nature and history collide with dramatic force. If you made it this far, you're clearly enjoying the video, so go ahead and subscribe. You're officially one of us now. Mississippi is not merely a state on a map. It is an unfolding epic. A land where the earth itself seems alive, shifting, whispering, and roaring with untamed spirit. From the ancient stone strongholds of Tishomingo to the restless foam-crowned shores of the Gulf, this journey drags you through every mood nature has ever known. Here, forests stand frozen in stone, lakes shimmer with wild promise, and colossal mounds rise like forgotten kingdoms built by hands lost to time. The Natchez Trace breathes with the souls of travelers centuries gone, while Red Bluff crumbles under the relentless force of nature's fury. And then, at the far edge of the world, the Gulf Islands rise like a mirage, glittering, lonely, and unstoppable. Mississippi does not merely invite you to explore it. It challenges you. It dares you to walk deeper, to stand on the edge of its cliffs, to cross its haunted paths, to surrender to its waters, to feel the pulse of the wild beating beneath your feet. This is a land carved by storms and shaped by legends, a place where time stretches thin, where the familiar becomes extraordinary, and where every horizon hides another secret waiting to be discovered.